Hello and welcome back, Yogi Mama. Today's class will be moving through the class. We'll focus on different body parts, but as also in the first class today, we'll focus a lot on our hips since we need this part to be nice and juicy also for labor. In general, what you need is comfortable clothes, something like a yoga mat, and if you like, maybe even a block or book or bolster, something that is similar to it. And then let's get started. We'll start in a comfortable seated position. It can be like I do, sitting crisscross. You can also prop a block underneath your sit bones so it feels a little bit more comfortable for your legs and knees, maybe even already a little bit of the hip opener. And then find a seated position that you can sit upright so that you're not maybe leaning or hinging forward or finding it hard to sit up. As I said, if it's hard to keep the spine up straight, place a bolster block underneath so you're more comfortable. Okay, let's get started. Let's start with closing first the eyes. If it's very uncomfortable, you can also have a soft gaze down towards the mat. And we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Slowly arrive on your mat, and not just with your body, also with your thoughts. Maybe you notice your thoughts still cruising around. Let them settle, let them focus on your body and on your breath. Maybe you can here already introduce your ocean whisper breath, which was the little sound in the back of the throat with your mouth closed. Finding a moment to sit in silence, feeling your body, feeling different body parts. No need to judge if it's good or bad. Just observe and see if you can use your exhale to soften these body parts that might be a little bit tense. Maybe a little stiff. And from here, place one hand onto your heart, one hand onto your belly. Take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. Maybe you can feel your breath. Maybe you can even feel your baby moving. Feel free to repeat quietly or loud for yourself as you wish. May this yoga practice strengthen and heal my body and my mind. May this yoga practice strengthen and heal my body and my mind. Slowly release the hands. You can here reopen the eyes and we'll go through a little breath technique combined with shoulder movement. So we'll use our releasing breath to squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. Take a deep breath in. And on the exhale, on the sigh out, we'll relax the shoulders down. Good, let's repeat. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Good. And last one. And let go. Perfect. Okay, from here, interlace the fingers, show me your palms, and then we'll reach up. Inhale, reach the arms up, maybe even make a slightly hollow back. And then on the exhale, push the hands forward and gaze to the belly. I will also turn so you see it from other perspective. Inhale, reach the arms up. Your gaze can follow. If it's very uncomfortable for your neck, just keep gazing up forward. And then exhale, push the hands forward, gaze to the belly, curve the spine, and then repeat. Inhale. Exhale. I will guide you through the breathing, but it might mean that you breathe a little faster or a little slower. So don't worry if I say inhale and you're still on your exhale. Follow your breath rhythm. And one more, exhale. Perfect. We'll release the hands. We'll keep the hands down onto the mat, and I will walk my right hand over to the right side and reach my left hand up and overhead, reaching all the way across over to my right. Keep pushing, especially this sit bone down towards the mat. Sometimes we reach and then we come up with the sit bone. No, keep it down on the mat. You want to feel the stretch in your side body. If it feels good, you can slightly even twist and turn the chest, looking towards the ceiling. And continue, deep breath in, chest, belly. Keep sending the sit bones down. Keep reaching your hand further over to the other side. And let's do 3 more breaths. Deep in, deep out. Okay. Slowly release and let's switch the side. This hand can be there as a little support, and the other one is reaching up overhead, reaching long, feeling the stretch in your side body and rooting at the same time your sit bone down towards the mat. Your gaze can be anywhere down to the mat or up towards the arm. See what is a little bit more comfortable for you. And I said, if you notice that the chest is a little bit more closing and turning down, think more of opening up. Chest towards the ceiling. And again, not so much important how it looks. You want to feel the stretch coming through your side body. Continue your ocean whisper breath. And let's do one more deep breath. Reach, keep sit bones down onto the mat and exhale. Good. Let's bring it all the way back to center. Lean forward and let's come on to all four. Okay, from here, we'll start with our tabletop. This time what we want to do is bend. I will start with the right leg. Bend the right knee, and then I will turn my knee over towards the right side. It looks a little bit like a peeing dog, and then I squeeze it in and repeat. Toes pointing up, knee pointing out, squeezing it all back together, and repeat. Big circles here with the right leg. You can do the movement a little faster, a little slower, but we want to have this moving out, coming off the hip joint. So it's not so much that you need to move your whole body. No, it's really trying to move out of your hip joint. Trying your best to really just moving the leg. Let's do 2 more. Good. And release. And let's switch the side. Same. Point your left toes up. And then we'll go pointing out to the side. Squeezing it in. Up. Out. Big circles. Continue big circles. Big circles. Okay, gaze can be down to the mat. Continue your breath. Good. Big circles, faster or slower. You want to be more efficient than really fast. You can go very slow. You'll still feel it. Okay, let's do 3 more. Big circles. And then bring it all the way back. Okay, we'll come into a downward facing dog. If your belly is as big as mine, you will need a little bit more space. So make sure that you take quite a big step. I go almost mad width apart, and then I push my hip back and start extending the legs, setting my chest back. This might mean here that you need to bend the knees a little bit more. I want to focus a little bit more on my upper body to keep it straight as a neutral spine can be. Then extending the legs and going for the curl here in the upper body. So feel free to bend your knees, feel free to open the distance in between the legs as much as you need. If you still need here to bend a little bit or walk your dog, feel free to do that. If you're new to yoga, this down dog is very hard on the arms, on the shoulders. So at any moment you need a little rest, go for it. Otherwise, feel free to move. Should feel nice, should feel good. Okay, let's walk the way forward, walk it forward, walk it forward. And let's sit it down into our Yogi Squat. Yogi Squat here, very important, that it might mean that your heels are not reaching down towards the mat and they're up. You can use maybe another yoga mat. You can use, for example, a block. Something that you can have your heel on it. Let me show you with another mat. So you can rest your heels on it. That way your hip can sink low, your knees maybe go wide, and you can have a moment to relax into this pose. So don't worry if your heels are not coming down, just prop it up, give yourself the space here. Feel free to move around a little bit and see if you here can find an upright position. You can even place a block underneath your sit bones to be more comfortable. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. We won't stay too long here, but this Yogi Squat is a very nice one. Also for labor, wink wink, just in case you want to work on this one. If it's the first time you do this pose and be like, no way, not going to birth my baby in this position. Don't worry, you might in a couple of weeks feel quite comfortable in this pose. And as I said, with different props, it might work quite good to be comfortable in this one. Okay, let's take 3 breaths more. Deep in, deep out. Then we'll get the hands back down, walk yourself back into down dog. Maybe you bend a little bit or move your legs, move your hips, whatever feels good here, go for it. And then we'll step the right foot where the right hand is. Place your left knee down onto the mat. Let's lift up into a low lunge. And from here, we'll add a little bit of movement. You can do them as many as you like. So feel free to go with me here or to stop whenever you get too tired. Okay, for me, I will have the hands on my hip. I will find a focus point in front of me because it is a little bit a challenge for the balance. And then for here, I will start to lift my left knee off the mat. Engage my left glute. Hold, and we tap. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. Tap, tap, and lift. You can even go for extending both legs if that works better for you. And let's do 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. Both knees down onto the mat. One goes back, one goes forward. Come back with your left knee in the front, right toes tucked, and here we go. Find your focus point in front of you, and let's lift, lift, engage the right glutes, leg, and we tap. Lift, tap, lift, tap. Good. Keep going. We almost got it. Let's do 3 more. 2. Last one. Good. Lower. Let's, from here, find one more time, maybe your down dog. If it's too hard already, feel free to have the knees wide, sit back and into your child's pose. Take a couple of breaths in your child's pose. Try to re-catch your breath here. And all the times, through all the practice, you want to keep a steady breath. If you see that you lose your breath, just stop, pause, find your breath again, and then continue whatever we were doing. Okay, from your down dog or from your child's pose, let's come into a seated position. You can have a block underneath your sit bones. It helps you here to sit up straight. Your legs wide. For me, the option with the legs together is not anymore available. So if you prefer, you can have them closer together. I personally like them quite wide already. And then I will go reach forward, like I want to reach my chest forward. Reach, 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 reach. And whenever you reach your max point, relax the hands down, relax the shoulders. Keep the legs active. You can even press them a little bit into the mat. But the upper body, shoulders, face, go relax. Connect back to your ocean whisper breath. And we will here for the next couple of breaths introduce the relaxing breath, which was the one where we count in, or we breathe in a count of 4, and we exhale in a count of 6 or a count of 8. So a longer exhalation than the inhalation. Let's give it a try. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's try 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Walk your hands back, sit back up. Have your hands in the back. Get the legs together. Feel free here to shake your legs out. Good. And then we'll lay down into our last and final pose, which is Savasana. As in the last class, you can all lay down flat onto your belly, on your back. But if you're uncomfortable, lay onto your left side. You can have your left hand here as a support. You can have your left leg extended and your right knee bend and slightly so that your belly is kind of falling down. You don't want to lean onto your belly. You also don't want to have it into the air and it's kind of dropping. It just follows this natural direction towards the mat. The mat is giving you a nice support for the belly and it's more comfortable. You can keep one hand onto your belly. If it's comfortable, close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Take a deep breath out. And let's do 3 cleansing breaths together. Deep inhale. Deep sigh out. Deep inhale. Deep sigh out. Last one, deep in. Deep exhale. Keep for a moment your eyes closed. Feel into your body. how it feels, how it might feel different. And then also take the moment to be proud of yourself, what you have achieved. You stepped on to the mat, took care of your body. Have a moment also to appreciate your pregnancy, the healthy baby you're carrying in your tummy. Just have a moment to feel, nothing to do. Each exhale helps you to relax a little bit more. You can slowly start to wiggle your toes, your fingers, maybe moving your feet, hands, moving your arms and legs. See if you can maybe keep your eyes closed just for a little moment longer. And help yourself, just push, if you're in Savasana, roll over to your left hand side. And then push your right hand into the mat, helping yourself to get back up into a seated position. Any seated position that is comfortable for you. Shoulders relaxed. One hand onto your heart, one hand onto your baby belly. Take a deep breath in, take a deep breath out. Have a moment to thank yourself. To appreciate your body, your pregnancy. If you like, repeat for yourself. I am built to birth. I am built to birth my baby, and my body knows exactly what to do. Slowly release your hands, open your eyes. Welcome back, Yogi Mama. Well done, good job. We went through different poses, different movements. We first started by relaxing the part of the shoulders, also with the releasing breath. Then we worked a little bit on our hip, and then we relaxed it back down. I hope you feel the effect of the class. I hope you feel a little bit more open, and I hope you enjoyed the class. Super happy you joined, and I hope to see you in the next class. Bye bye.